Hello everyone. So in today's lecture we are going to perform the practicals for structure, and the basic level practicals we have already covered. Now in today's class we are going to cover some advanced level practical of structure. Basically these two practicals contains the difference between array of structure and the structure within an array. So we will start with the first practical. So let me copy this aim and paste it in my IDE. So let me copy this first. And if I open my IDE, control and within the multi-line comments, I'm going to print this A, right? So what is the program? I have to create a structure named as student, which is having roll number, name, address and marks, right? Marks 5. So here you can see this is an array. So I am going to take marks as an array, which is known as array within the structure, right? So this example is part of array within the structure concept. After that, the structural element mark should be an array to store marks in each of the 5 subjects. The program then should read and print the data for student and print it in some proper format, right? So how can I create this program? So for that, first I have to write include stdio dot h, then int main, and then return 0. This is common. Now in between include and int main, I'm going to define structure by struct student, right? Now if you want to understand the concept of nested structure, so you can take this address as nested structure so that you can check if you understand the concept of nested structure or not. But currently I am not taking address as nested structure, I am taking it as it is, right? So you can also implement this. This is one of the options, but here I am taking int rn, that is roll number, then name can be as character name size 100, then address, so it will be character add size 100, and here after that will be marks. So here I am taking say int marks, right? So you can take this marks as float as well, and for 5 subjects I am taking array of 5. So marks is an array, mark is an array of 5 elements, or say marks, right? Now this is the structure we have to create its members. So here I can create struct student s. So you can see here I am talking about only single student because I have not taken array of structure. Here s is the single students, and I am going to print the detail of this student only, right? Now to tell user to enter the marks, I am telling enter the student details, and here comma, then printf enter the ID, right? So how the ID can be entered? Using scanf %d and s dot array, right? Or say it is roll number. So let me write roll number, right? So array. Then I'm going to copy this and paste it over here, right? So here now enter the name, and here it will be s dot name, and here it will be percentage S. Now let me just copy this and paste it over here. So enter the address. Now here it will be S dot add, right? So address will be added. Now after that I have to enter marks. Now you know that marks of 5 subject, that means I have to take 5 times marks. So will I enter something like this? I'm telling you, I'm showing you what I'm going to enter. Here it will be /n, here it will be /n, here it will be /n, and here also it will be /n. So enter marks of subject 1, right? And here if I write scanf %d marks of 1, right? But whose marks? S1 dot marks. I hope you guys are understanding. So here it will be 0 because array starts with 0. Now in the similar concept I have to write something as this, right? So here it will be marks of first subject, here it will be marks of second subject, marks of third subject or fourth subject. A total 5 subject marks are added in this way, right? 3, and here it will be 2, here it will be 3, here it will be 4, and here it will be 5, right? So is this program optimal? No, this program is not optimal because we have to write the repeated codes. So how can I eliminate this repeated code by using loops? So how can I eliminate it? Let me just copy this and let me just erase this extra terms. So now after this I am entering printf, enter the marks. Right, and after this I am taking a loop for I equal to 0, I is less than 5, I plus plus, and for each I am going to print enter marks of subject I, right? Instead of 1 I will print enter marks of subject I. How can I print the value of I, or say I plus 1? So it will be print 0 plus 1, that is marks of first subject, and here scanf, so marks of I, not 0. Let me save this program. If I compile it and run it now, it is having I was not declared. Okay, so here I have to declare int I, save it again, compile it and run it. You can see enter the roll number first, name Komal, address say Ahmedabad, then enter marks. So marks 1, say 50 or say 60. What happens? Okay, here for ampersand it should have and, right? Sorry, for scanf it should have and. So I forgot that. That's why my program terminates. So now again, roll number, name, address Ahmedabad, enter marks 150, then marks of subject 260, then 70, then 80, 90. Right. So this is how I can add those marks. If I want to find the sum of total marks, that here I can do sum equal to sum plus S dot marks of I. So it will do summation, right? So we know that how to do summation of 4 arrays, and this is how you can do summation. Also you have to write int sum equal to 0, right? Let me save this program, and if you want to print this sum, printf /n total marks is %d, and here you can use sum. Save the program, compile it and run it. Roll number 1, name, address Ahmedabad, marks 150, 60, 70, 80, 90. So you can see the total marks is there. So this is how you can implement the arrays within structure. You know that here there is only one structure instance, that is I have added details for only a single student. That's why I have taken just as. If there exist so many students, then I have to take array of structure. Now, what is the second program? The second program is define a structure named student, roll number, name, percentage, and read data for 5 students. So let me just copy this program, aim and paste it over here. So let me just paste. Right. So let me just erase this extra terms because these terms are extra. Now, what they want structure student with roll number. We have roll number. Name we have. We don't need address now, so I'm just eliminating this address, and percentage as a member. So it is also having percentage, right? So now it is having percentage, and percentage can be float also, right? As members, read data of 5 students from user and display them in proper format. So now we just need to enter this data. So I am creating struct student, but I need to create, I need to enter data of 5 students. So that's why I have to take array of 5 structure student. Now printf enter details, right? After that printf /n, and here say roll number of, or say you can write it inside loop. So for that I am writing for I equal to 0, I is less than 5, I plus plus, I have to add details of 5 students. So let me write inside this here printf /n student I. So that is percentage d, and here I plus 1, right? So it will print student 1 for first iteration, student 2 for second iteration, and so on. Roll number, and it will be scanf percentage d, and what will we write? We will write s of I dot rn, and here it will be and sign, and here it will be semicolon. Let me copy this and paste it over here. Enter, say name, and here it will be s1 dot name, and here this is not needed, and also here it will be s. After that it will be enter, say percentage, or say result, right? So instead of d it will be f, and instead of rn it will be dot per, right? So I just have to add this data. I am not going to display it because it will be a lengthy code, but you can check your own knowledge. Now I was not declared, so I can write int I over here. Save the program, compile it and run it. First roll number is 1, name is A, and result is 12. Student 2 roll number is 2, name is B, and result is 13. Roll number is 3, name is C, result is 14. Roll number is 4, name is D, result is 15. Now student 4, student 5, roll number is 5, name is E, and result is say something 60. So if you want, you can also print this in proper format. That I'm not going to show you, that you can perform by your own and check your knowledge about structure. So this is all about the array of structure and the structure within array. I hope you understand the difference. If you have any doubt, you can comment below the comment section and ask me. See you in the next class. Thank you so much.